I am content creator Lona DeRue. I empower women entrepreneurs by sharing natural wellness solutions on my show, Steps to Feel Good Daily with Lona. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Steps to Feel Good Daily with Lona. I'm really excited to share our special guest with you. Just letting you know that you are in the right place if you are looking for keeping your relationship with your higher power strong with intuitive business coach, Bronwen Oehlschlager. Now you try saying that one 10 times. So before I introduce her, my name is Lona DeRue, as you know, and I am a belief code practitioner, and I help identify and release negative programs, limiting beliefs, core beliefs, and identities holding you back from living your best life. Now, because of the topic, I chose a particular oil because it is really about connection and connecting to your higher power and to yourself. And this is frankincense, which is the oil of truth. And it helps you to be enlightened, loved, have wisdom, connection to your Father, and to feel spiritually connected. So now I am going to introduce Bronwen. And she is an intuitive business coach. I love that it's intuitive because I think that's really important. She is also an event producer and a human design geek. I love to hear what that's about. And loves to discover the unique, divinely magnified moneymaker energy that is specific to each client so that they can reflect their best energy. So I am going to bring her up now. There she is. Hi, Bronwen.
Hello.
So nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You are so very welcome. So my first question that I want to ask is, what does daily wellness mean to you?
So, like you've got here, just knowing my connection to my mind, my emotions, my spirit, and my physical are all aligned with my highest good. So, truly, that is what wellness means to me. It has been the turning point in my life when I realized that that is what needs to align together.
Awesome. So you're saying what's best for your mind, your emotions, your spirit, and your body for the day.
For the day I'm in.
For the day that you're in. So what do you mean by that?
Well, you know, you've got the big dreams for the future and you got the broken record story from the past, right? But what about the day that you're in? And, you know, I would wake up every morning and I would be trying to create, you know, for this big, giant vision that God gave me. And I finally went, okay, I got to sit down with this and please just help me be in this day. What do I do? And, you know, that's when he guided me to what we're about to talk about in a minute, you know, to actually do that for myself and be in this day and be well today. And that's the container. We're right here, right now, all the time, right? So that presence with when we are has been key to my wellness.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, I love that you said, I asked the question because that's one of the biggest things that I feel in my life that's really propelled me forward in any direction in anything that I've ever done. Including when I was a business accountant, I had to ask that. I always asked questions because I didn't know how to do things, but the answers would always come. So I'm really intrigued by the work that you're doing. So we're going to kick this off with your share for the day, which you had said every day you have. Actually, then we'll do the client one after because I think I skipped ahead here. But
okay.
Every day you have a 15-minute conversation with God to raise your frequency of your money maker trio of energy. So let's talk about that first, and then I want to hear about the other, which you said potty training?
Potty training, yeah. Potty training is awesome. Okay, so the 15, 15, 15, this came into my life from, I was guided to a coach. Her name is Seidel Schultz. You would love her on your show. She's amazing.
Awesome.
She taught me how she has been doing this 45-minute container with God where she is writing, and I'm doing this and it's changed my life. You write a letter to God, just dump all your feelings about the topic that you're focused on and just lay it on him. He can handle it, for 15 minutes. And then you take another 15 minutes and you set the timer with each of this and you listen to something that you feel guided to that's inspiring. And then you write down the words, the things that pop out to you, not like taking notes or anything, but there's usually like 3 words that stand out. And then you take the focus of those words and you say, what do you mean by this? What do you want me to know about this? And then you just sit and write, like it's like a letter from God, what comes to you about this. And for me, that was the game changer. It made it so that I was focused on today. This is for today. I do this every day. And then I'm not so caught up in the future. My confidence has changed entirely. Because I feel more present, so I've been teaching this to my clients because that clarity is paramount to what we do in creating those back-end systems. So, yeah.
What I can see happening here is, first of all, you're taking your questions, you're asking them, you're opening up that channel. First of all, it's kind of like an active prayer.
It is
what it seems like. And then you're taking
focused.
the time to listen. So it seems like it would make it more meaningful when you're doing it in that way. Is that
absolutely? Yeah. And I even was guided to get this special pen. I don't have it on my desk with me right now, but it's even like a queenly pen. It has a 24 karat gold nib. It's a fountain pen. And I just use that and write in cursive. And that does something for your brain. It really helps to impress your brain with what you're desiring to impress it with when you write in cursive.
And it's funny when you realize that they have stopped teaching kids how to write in cursive. My grandchildren can't even read my writing. And it just kills me. So I'm going to keep writing in cursive.
Amen. I'm a homeschool mom and we write in cursive.
That's awesome.
We read in cursive.
Now I want to hear about the potty training, because it was something about the I love you. And I know that this is so important.
It is so important. So the tip I have that you can do right now, I mean, you can do what I just taught too, but I have been doing potty training for the last 8 or 9 years, something like that, where whenever I go to the bathroom, of course I'm going to wash my hands, right?
Yeah.
So, and usually I'm in front of a mirror. So while I'm washing my hands, I take a second and I look right into my eyes. And I like to see this as my highest self saying nice things to my body. So I say, I love you, Bronwen. And I say something like if I'm feeling goofy, I'm like, you're awesome. You're so hot, But yeah, I mean, it's when I first said I love you to me, I thought it was going to break. I had no idea how strongly my body felt about how I was supposed to hate myself so much, because that's humility, right?
Well, I tell you a secret that this morning, because I had prepared this last night and looked at what looked about what you were going to be sharing with us. So I looked in the mirror and I said, I love you.
Good job.
I love you. And the thing is you took it a step deeper. You said, you look right in your eyes. And, because for me, it's all that, self-consciousness coming through, and I'm just trying to get that I love you in. But I think looking into your eyes and saying it is so much more profound. So I'm thankful that you shared that with me.
Yeah, I'm looking for a reaction from my body every time.
Yeah, well, it definitely does react, and I don't know why we have such a struggle with it, but I know, well, actually, I do know why, because of all the beliefs that were fed through our lives, and mean kids and all that kind of stuff. We've got to really pay attention to what we say to young children, teasing them and all that stuff. It always irritated me, and I didn't know why. Now I know why. because everything is fed into their souls. So I'm
Yeah.
really happy that you're doing this work. So I shared, this was my tip. I listened to different YouTube meditations to learn more about how to connect to my intuitive gifts and practice daily. So when you said you do this every single solitary day, this is one of the things that I learned yesterday by listening to one of these YouTube videos, is that you have to practice daily. So that is really a huge component of this work that you're doing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this was your feel-good tip.
Yes. When you're doing your sales, you got to have a soft heart and a mind of steel. You must, right? And you can't shy away from it. Of course, you've got a business. You can't shy away from sales. So remembering the definition of sales is connection and solution finding. It's not about your bank account. When you're in that conversation, it is about them. It is about you listening, and it is about you solution finding. That's why we call it a discovery session, because we're going to discover if this is a good fit. So if you're doing that, then it's not scary, and you can go in it with just a yummy energy. This is your new friend.
Right. What would your perfect client be? Somebody that's looking for what?
My perfect client is somebody who loves personal development and energy healing. And they like the woo, because we're very woo in here. We use like human design. and who usually have had like some success with their coaching or healing business, but now they're revamping, they're organizing, and they're kind of getting everything ready so that they can bring on a team, and so that everything runs smoothly, and leveraging video and things like that, so that they don't pull their hair out anymore.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you help your clients discover their unique money maker energy, and
That's where we begin.
Kind of building up their confidence and that kind of stuff, so that
Absolutely.
they can, in your own confidence, you can do a lot better, is what I'm taking from
it's
that.
the best way to fall in love with yourself, like with full body gratitude. God made me this way. I love me. Yes.
That's so great. And so that they can, and so when they have this self-love inside, that they're better able to connect with God, because they're going to him with more confidence, and with your clients, correct? Now, I wanted to show on the stream, because I know that you have a big show coming, not show, but a big event coming up in March.
Yes, we do. We have more than 20 speakers that are going to be gracing the stage in one capacity or another. And it's all about addressing, giving yourself a shot in the arm, addressing healing from all the different angles. And our VIP suite is for our coach and healer entrepreneurs, to help them get a handle on things. And we do talk about the Moneymaker Trio first in that suite. And then we've got some healing work that we do together as well.
Awesome. Well, that really sounds to me like a very big growth moment. I had actually, yep, we are out of time. So people can reach you at, and you do a free, you said you do a consultation.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to you and see. Yeah.
Okay.
So discover.
People can reach out to you here. Right here, right?
ShayoliHope.com.
Okay, so I'm going to drop you into the green room, and I thank you so much for coming and sharing these amazing tips of loving ourselves. And if you hang out and have a mocktail, a healthy tail, then I will jump back in with you, and we can have a conversation. So
okay, sounds good.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just to let you remind you that I do a free consultation, and you can reach me at happyhealing.me, and you can set up a appointment with me there, and I do a sample energy releasing session. So until next time, thank you so much for joining us. You can learn more about my services and products at happyhealing.me. Make sure to join me every week on the SWE Media Network YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.